Hi, my name is Batuhan Piatti. Today I will prepare a very nice risotto ai frutti di mare with royalty lime ceramic set. So for prepare our risotto, I choose a very nice piece of salmon with his belly, nice shrimps, tiger shrimps, and some clams. In Italy we say vongole, or now vongole is universal, everybody call the clams in everywhere vongole. These specially are very nice because first of all are live, and the second one are vongole veraci. I mean big and nice and juicy. That's why we will prepare a very nice risotto, 100% Italian way, and for the essential, let's say it like that, the essential of the risotto is the fumetto. What is the fumetto? Fumetto is the stock which we will prepare with the part which we will not use. For example, the belly of the salmon. This part, like that, I will show. Part of the salmon, but we don't want to put inside of the risotto, but we want to keep the all the juices. That's why this part, like that. This is the stomach of the salmon, which is the most fat part, and I don't want to use this inside of the risotto, but I want to keep it for the stock, for our fish stock. Also, I will take this black part, which is the blood of the animal, like that. When you will see this black part of the in a it's very easy to cut. I don't need to push. I don't need to do it anything. I just put the knife on the top of the salmon and we have these great results like that. No pressure, no stress, just clean cuts with this great knife. Like that. Then we will make small cubes. In Italy we say dadolata. The meaning is small piece of dice, like that. We will use this part for the inside of the risotto ai frutti di mare, and the other part for make a great stock, fish stock, which we call, as I said, fumetto. First of all, we should have a very nice, proper pan like that, ceramic if it's possible, and then we will add inside some extra virgin oil, olive oil, not too much because the fish especially the salmon is fat enough, and I don't want to add a lot of fat inside my fumetto. That's why a little bit of extra virgin olive oil essential for this meal. Also, blue tail tiger prawns, because I don't know if you can see. These are 100% Mediterranean tiger prawns, very fresh, by the way. And when it's fresh, you can use the whole part of this great seafood, like that. Then we will wash under the water, like that, a little bit. And instead of throwing to the garbage, we will add inside of the pan with the belly of the salmon, like that. A little bit of extra virgin again, not too much. Then you can hear the voice of the pan, the voice of the fish and the onion and the spring onion. Then the last one is this amazing squid. We clean it like that. This is the head. This is the bone, which we don't want. And then we clean it again under the water. This part is very tough and gummy. Gommoso, we say in Italy. I think in English it's gummy. And we don't want. That's why we clean it like that. And I put also this one inside. And we mix it energetically. I need to move because otherwise will stick. But then I forget that this pan is non-stick. You don't need to be afraid and you don't need to be worried about that. So I don't throw also the head. I would like to keep it for the risotto. Okay, now after the head of the tiger prawn, the salmon, the belly of the salmon, actually we are almost okay. I would like just to add some carrots and some celery with onion, like that. Not too big, not too small, just to give an extra flavor inside our fumetto, our fish stock, like that. I think 2 carrots is more than enough, like that. Then a nice piece of white onion, like that. You don't need to be too much gentle with the uh, with the fish stock. We need to create a nice balance with onion, celery, carrot, belly of the salmon, head of the tiger prawn, fresh onion, and spring garlic, and a little bit of celery, like that. Whole celery with the leaves, no problem. Throw it like that. And like that. And like that. Then a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. Like that. And we braised with a nice heat for 5-10 minutes. Then we will add white wine, which is essential for this recipe. I start to clean the interior of the shrimps because we don't want to eat the interior. If you cut, and it's very easy with this knife, as you can see, very gently like that, you will find inside the interior of the tiger prawn. Because our tiger really big, also the interior is very big and we don't want to eat that at all. That's why we clean it nicely. The whole black part. Like that. And this. So, we have nice tiger prawn, a fantastic dice of salmon, the head of the squid, which we will cut like that, and a nice clean part of squid, which we will cut like a ring. Not too big, not too small. Like that. Okay. So we have this clams, vongole veraci, which we will cook it apart. And our fantastic fish stock is almost ready to be washed with the white wine from Italy, actually from Puglia, like that. It's very important because Puglia is one of the most important regions in Italy where you can taste this fantastic risotto ai frutti di mare. Then we will add some white wine, like that. And we will cook it slowly till the alcohol of the wine will evaporate. Now for give more energy, we need to give it more heat. That's why I will move this pan here and we will cook it much more easier. Our fish stock. Now, the main ingredients are almost done, but I will add another one, which is the skin of the lemon. You can use also some lime or mandarin or orange, but in this case, freshly cut lemon. This is very important. I want to show you something. It's important to don't take the white of the lemon, because the white of the lemon is not nice. It's sour, probably. The correct word is that. Amaro, we say in Italy. It's better to use just the yellow part, like that. Like that. You can use also some lemongrass, which is another ingredient, but especially if you are a Mediterranean guy like me, you prefer to use always natural, traditional, territorial, and seasonal ingredients. Because in general in Italy we say fusion is confusion, and we don't like to, I don't like too much to use fancy things. I prefer to be really traditional and use our products, because I think are probably the most and tasty products in the world. Now, so look at the smell. Very nice, very tasty. Maybe a little bit of extra virgin, just to be on the safe side. Extra virgin olive oil from Puglia, of course. A little bit of sea salt. This is very important. When you use, when you are making a recipe, it's a sea recipe, of course, it's better to use sea salt. If you are using, you decided to make it a recipe from the land, it's much more better to use Roxy. Probably this is the way to do it correctly. And now, and our fish stock for our risotto ai frutti di mare is ready. While the fish stock is boiling, now we will start to make the other ingredients of our risotto ai frutti di mare. First of all, we will chop a little bit of, again, fresh onion here. Like that. And we will add again in this non-stick then we will add a little bit of and you throw inside with the skin, because the skin is the most I add first of all the squid because it's probably the most hard part of the risotto alla milanese to cook. I will not cook a lot, but this is absolutely the first ingredient which I will add. After the squid, we add a little bit of salt, and then I will add just this leaf vongole veraci, like that. Here, here. A little bit of parsley, like that, on the top. Lamp will be open when the vongole verace will be open. I will add a little bit of white wine. And now the vongole are ready. Look. It's very nice, very juicy. By the way, are very fresh and a real vongole verace, like that. We add again cook a lot, because more you cook, more the clams lose their water inside. I don't want to lose. I don't want a choosy vongole. I want a proper cooked, very tasty and juicy clam. Now it's okay. Look, very nice, very tasty. I didn't add any salt because the clams are salty already, and I close the fire, and I will keep like that, ready to use for our risotto. Now, slowly we can start to make it our risotto. Now I will give you and I will show you how to prepare a real Italian risotto. There are two ways to make the risotto. One with butter. In general, everybody uses the butter for make the risotto. In this case, I will use butter and extra virgin olive oil. I don't want to use a lot of butter because I don't want to hide the taste of the sea. That's why I will use a little bit of chopped butter like that with the onion for braise the onion. But then I will add some extra virgin olive oil. So, first of all, we need again a ceramic pot, and then I will put some butter, like that. Put a spoon of rice. This is the correct way of cooking the risotto. So first of all, I add 1, 2, 3, 4, the onion with extra virgin olive oil and butter. In the meantime, then you can blanch, so put inside the boiling water and then throw it inside the water and ice. Or if you have a steam oven like me, you can straight put your asparagus for a few minutes inside your oven and make ready for the risotto ai frutti di mare e asparagi, which is probably the most vegetable, the must, how can I say, the perfect vegetables which you can combine with your risotto ai frutti di mare. We will add, do you remember, for 1 spoon of onion, 1 spoon of rice we said. So we will add exactly 8 spoons of rice, like the onion. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1 for my grandmother. And now we will mix it all together. As you can see, we have the same quantity of onion and rice. In the gastronomy terminology, we have a lot of French words, as you know. The onion here is supposed to be brunoise. The meaning is small, very small dice, and they're supposed to be all the same, in the same shape. It's very important for the realization of the risotto. Then I will show you. This is maybe not the most hygienic way to see if your rice is ready to get the stock inside, but is the most traditional way. So you put your finger inside of the pan like that, and you touch the rice If it's very, very hot, which it is, the risotto is ready to get the vegetable stock. And we start to put our great stock. Slowly. I work in a lot of places in the world, and everybody have his own way to cook the risotto. This is the real traditional way to cook. You don't need to touch the rice too much, because we have a saying in Italy: il riso è come la donna, non bisogna toccarla troppo, sennò da fuori di testa. The meaning is, the rice is like a woman, don't touch it too much, because otherwise it get crazy. So we will add slowly the fish stock, and we will cook the risotto piano piano. Now, the asparagus probably are ready. We will keep here the asparagus, and we will start to add the ingredients inside our risotto. So, very nice asparagus without anything, just cooked in steam. Because we have enough flour, it's very rich, the risotto, because we have the butter, we have the extra virgin olive oil, we have the onion, so we don't need to add more fat. And we will add the asparagus inside the risotto, like that. Then we will add the shrimps. Nice piece, not too big, not too small. How it's supposed to be, like that. Then the shrimps, the tiger prawn, like that. And at the end, a nice spoon of salmon, maybe 2, even 3, like that. Then we add again a little bit of stock over the top. And we mix nicely, like that. And you can see the green of the asparagus, the pink color of the salmon, and the shrimp, the tiger prawn, like that. Of course, it's very easy to cook a nice risotto because we have, again, as I said, this non-stick cooking pan, like that. The spot. It's very easy. You don't need to move at all the rice. We will add the final water. The essence, let's call it like that, the essence of the fish with the risotto. Then we turn it a little bit without hurting the rice. Now we will cook it again for the last 5 minutes and our risotto is ready. Now the risotto is ready, but the last but not least, I would like to add, if you can see, we have this pink color which is dominant. We have a little bit of green of the asparagus, but I want to add more green, and for that I will add some Swiss chard, like that. And I don't want to cook it too much, first of all because I want to keep all the vitamin inside, and small piece like that of Swiss chard, which match very nicely with this plate. And it's a kind of infusion, let's say it like that. It's a kind of infusion which we will add inside of the risotto, and then with the heat of the rice and of all the ingredients, the Swiss chard will keep his color and all his vitamin, of course. Now the risotto is almost done. Of course, because it's a seafood risotto, it's a risotto ai frutti di mare, I will never ever put some parmesan. This is very important. It's very traditional because we put parmesan everywhere. I have some friends. You put parmesan everywhere? No, it's not like that. We will not put the parmesan, especially inside the seafood, because we want to keep the essence of the seafood. And the risotto is ready. We don't need to add more butter or nothing else. It's supposed to be a very light, a little bit juicy. We call allonda, a wave risotto, like that. Then we add like that. And you can see on the bottom especially the parsley is probably the most important herb for the seafood risotto. And on the top, a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. So we can say our motto: eat healthy, live healthy with royalty line. Buon appetito.